Hey guys, and welcome to episode 41 of Surg's Feed the Beast Season 3 Let's Play. I just went and got a whole bunch of experience. You can see here I have 87 levels. My animal farm is working quite well. And I just wanted to go ahead and see what I can get. Efficiency, that's not bad. Repair 2. That'll be nice. That'll be something we want to hold on to. And looks like I don't have enough for another 30 level enchant. But it won't be too long. And I found out what these water orbs do. They actually go on your pants. And I want to take my my chest plate off here because it doesn't have the imperviousness. And let's see. Yeah. That looks kind of cool, right? Got little water orbs floating around me. And what they do is basically they make it so that... Let's see if we can find some water. Oh, you know what? I know where there's water. Right where our water boss is. So... over here, let's just go ahead and make our way out right here. And, well, I'll go and grab my jetpack or something here in a minute. But, see how we're not drowning? We also should be able to not be pushed around by water, and There's a couple of other things that we can do with it. And just because we're not going to drown, I'll pull out my book here. Of course, the one place I didn't think to look while we were recording. And it shows it, let's see, it's probably under items. Here we go, water orbs. It allows you to control water. While wearing them, you will not be pushed by flowing liquids, and you will have infinite breath while underwater. So basically, we won't be pushed around if there's water flowing. And if I found a little hole here that led into a dungeon or something like that, then I could show you that. But, it's fine. But yeah. So they're definitely going to help when it comes to regards of water breathing and working around water. So let's go ahead and get back up here and head back to the base, and we'll get started on something Thaumcraft related. So now we're back here at our base, and there's one thing that I've been slowly doing, but I just got the means to do it a lot quicker. I've been slowly changing this out to the stone bricks. But now, I should have, right there, Wand of Equal Trade. Make this so much quicker now. So we should be able to just go ahead and change out this whole thing here. Oh, am I out of... What am I out of? Oh, there we go. I just wasn't clicking on it. Let's see. I'm still missing the one there in the corner. So I'm still going to have to probably build up a little bit so that way I can get up higher. But at least this will take care of most of it. Yeah. Nice. And that shouldn't, because this is dirt and it's not grass blocks. Oh, I'm out of stone. This shouldn't mess with the room upstairs. So let's throw this back into our system. And let's see if I have any more stone bricks. I have a couple, but I can craft a whole bunch. So let's craft, let's say 2 stacks. Now it will need to create more smooth stone, which is fine. But for right now, this should work just fine. And it'll create more for me. I already have it cooking up some more smooth stone. So that way I have it in the future. Yeah, almost done. So I'm going to have to climb up to get the ceiling. But... oh, no, I'm out of something. Oh, time to go refill my wand. So I'm going to go finish cleaning up this room. And then we can get started working. You can see that I've went and done a lot of research. I've done just about all of the alchemy here. Actually, I think that is all the alchemy. There might be some stuff that's hidden that doesn't show up. I've done a good amount of the Artifice. I wouldn't mind getting Goggles of Revealing. That'd be really cool. Golemancy, I've done just a good amount of it. So I'm gonna go refill my wand, and we'll be back, and we'll get some more, get into some more Thaumcraft stuff. So there we go. It's nice and cleaned up, and I have a nicely filled wand here. I did have to use a little bit of the order and entropy to, to finish off changing everything out. But for the most part, I mean, it's pretty full. Now, I did do a little bit more research, and there's a couple things that I was really going for. A couple things that I got by accident, like advanced golems. I wasn't really going for that. But what I was going for is like Goggles of Revealing and infusion crafting. So let's see about making ourselves some Goggles of Revealing. So we already have a thermometer, so we're just going to need another one. 2 pieces of gold and a couple of leather. That shouldn't be too hard. And then the thermometer is just 1 of each shard and 2 pieces of gold and glass. So let's get 1 of each shard here. So fire, order, entropy, air, earth, and water. And then we're going to need some gold, which I do have more gold there cooking up, and I'm going to need a couple pieces. And let's go ahead and get some leather too, which shouldn't be too hard here. And I am going to need some... I'm going to need more leather. And I am going to need some glass. So, just a couple pieces. And we should be able to just go right here. And I don't know if there's an order to it, but we'll just try putting them randomly and see what we get here. And glass. Nope, looks like there is an order to it. Okay. So let's see, we need water, fire, order, and then earth, air, entropy. So water, fire, and then earth, air, just like that. We get our thermometer, our second one. We should be able to grab the thermometer that we have here and just go ahead and throw just like this, and the 2 pieces of gold, and then I believe it was just like, yep, just like that. Goggles of Revealing. Sweet. So we can take this off and put on our Goggles of Revealing, and they're stylish. What do you think? And now we should be able to see things a little bit better. See? I have a couple of ore nodes. I knew I had one here in my base. And then looked like I had one not too far. So there's that one there. Where was the other one? And what kind is this? Looks like it's flickering. I don't know if that means that it's pale or bright or what. I saw a second one. Let's go back downstairs here. We can see that one there. I thought I saw a second one. Maybe it was just one of these little glimmers of light. So now we can at least see our ore nodes, and we can see it through walls, which makes it really, really good when we go to, you know, spot a few and gather them up. And I don't see any more nearby, at least not that I can see through the walls. Now, the other thing that I'd like to do is I'd like to maybe get into infusion crafting, but first, if I'm going to be making these wand foci, then I wouldn't mind getting something to be able to carry them. And I think that's going to be in Thaumaturgy here. Yeah, the focus pouch. So I'm just going to need a couple pieces of leather and another piece of gold. Easy enough. Well, we're going to throw that glass away. So 1, 2, 3. I think it was 7 pieces of leather and then 1 piece of gold. Now, basically it works the same as if the focuses are in my inventory, but then I don't have to have them in my inventory. Instead, there goes straight into this focus pouch, and you can see I can store a whole bunch of them. So that'll be real nice, and then I'll still be able to, you know, just cycle through them. Now, obviously, right now, I only have the 1, so maybe we can make a few more. Let's see what we might want. Shock excavation would be cool. And I should have some emeralds, some earth shards, easy enough, and some nether quartz. So let's go ahead and get that together here. So we're going to need 4 earth shards. Oop, didn't mean to close that. We're going to need 4 nether quartz and an emerald, which I should have a good amount now, since I've been growing those emerald crops. So let's see, I think it was emerald in the center, and then these in the corners, and then our nether quartz just like that. Insufficient V. Luckily I have a second wand. And there we go. So we have excavation. And I'll just put that wand back in there. What else might we want? Portable hole would be cool. But that requires infusion, arcane infusion, and we're not ready for that just yet. So let's see. 9 hells is the same thing. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, frost and shock would be nice, but I do have spells already. And then we could always do, you know, fire here. But I don't know if I have a fireball launcher. It doesn't really matter. Now the nice thing is let's get excavation, and if we go outside, and we will be using the excavation in the future. Let's sleep through the night real quick. And we can easily just come out here and let's say I don't like this tree here anymore. I can just go ahead and chop it down. Now obviously some things like trees don't work as well with the excavation wand. Some things work a little bit better, like dirt. So if we come right down here, you can see here it clears out dirt a whole lot easier than it would, say, a tree. Same thing with stone. Ooh, there's an ore node. I don't know if I like the look of that one. And of course I don't have a thermometer to check to see what's on it. But that does look really cool though. I bet you it's a tainted one. Now, things like sand obviously go really quick, but like stone takes a little bit longer. Not as long as the wood did. Oh no! I keep forgetting. Every time I go into water, I have to make sure to take my chest plate off. Which is not something that I really want to keep doing all the time. Ooh, there's a cool one. See, there's lots of ore nodes around here. That's pretty awesome. And you see those, there's one in the distance there, and there's one. You might not be able to see it on YouTube, but but they are there. See? See, now you can see it there, and then there's one down underground that way. Let's see what's on this one. Ooh, Terra and... Well, you know what? We might as well... Let's take our... How do I clear my focus? I want to get it off. Oh well. Let's go ahead and just see if we can fill this up just a little bit. Now, I do have the advanced node tapping, so I won't completely clear out a node, which is nice, because you don't want to clear out the nodes completely, because then they may not regrow, or, you know, they may not refill themselves. Nice. Fully filled wand. Yeah. Sweet. So, let's get into infusion crafting, because there is one item that I would really like to make. Although I think before we get into infusion crafting, we really need to start melting items down to get their liquid aspects. So I'm going to get everything set up for that, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I got a little bit of the ingredients that I'm going to need to get started, and I have my redstone furnace here cooking up some more smooth stone. I also have my AE system cooking up about 4 stacks of smooth stone, but it takes a little while. So down here, I think where I'd like to put it is probably just going to be like right here. Now, what I want to make is going to be a alchemical furnace. So this is the first part that we're going to need. So we need a furnace, and I have one. We need a crucible. I don't have one of those, but I do have a cauldron. So we're going to place the cauldron down, whack it with the wand. There we go. So now we have a crucible. We're also going to need some of this arcane stone. And basically all we need to do is take any shards and surround it by stone. And that's why I'm cooking up some stone. And just because I have an abundance of water shards over the other ones, I'm going to go ahead and throw those in there and surround those by stone. And you can see it does use a little bit of the fire and earth. It doesn't use a lot. And so it looks like we were only able to get one. That's okay, that's why I have another wand. So there we go. So we have a good amount of them. And let's just switch it back out, see if we have enough for the next part. So we need to take our cauldron and our furnace, and we want to put stone, this arcane stone on either side. I believe that was right. Oh, the furnace is in the center. And then one more here, and we'll get our, looks like we need more fire aspect. This is why it's always nice to have more than one wand. So we get our alchemical furnace. Now by itself it really doesn't do much. So we'll just place it down. Right here works. And what it does is it can break down, say like stone. See how it has the stone aspect on it? It can break that down into liquid form. But we can't really do anything with the alchemical furnace by itself. So what we need is we're going to need some V-filters, but that's mainly because we need arcane alembics to go on top of the alchemical furnace. Now the problem is we need V-filters to make those. And V-filters take silverwood logs. Well, we don't have any, actually, since I'm down here, I'm just going to throw this stuff in here for right now. And I'll take that wand with me, and I'll take this one, because while we're out, we might as well recharge our wands. Now, we don't have any silver wood in our system. If we look, none. So, we're gonna have to go look for it. Now, it's really unique tree. They're really easy to spot, even on the mini-map. And So what I want to do though, before we go and try to find them, I'm gonna want a sickle. And that's just because I'm going to want to shear the leaves off. So there we go. Might as well make a diamond one. We have plenty of diamonds at this point. I'm gonna go sleep through the night and see if we can find us a silverwood tree. Now I'm over here near Pyro's base because he built his base right next to a magical forest. And you can tell because of the color of the grass, the color of the leaves. There's a silverwood tree. Now I don't want to take the ones right next to his house, so let's see if we can find some other ones. But like I said, they're really easy. Oh, there's a lot of them around here. They're really easy to spot because of the blue leaves and the white tree themselves. So let's go. Oh, this is a nice big one. Let's go ahead and take this big one. So let's see. Oh, perfect. Right up on top. And I am going to want a hatchet. So let's go ahead and see if we can get any saplings, because we do want to grow these too. Now, the silverwood saplings are quite rare. You may only get one per tree, and that's if you're lucky. You might not get any. So far, no luck. But at least this the sickle makes getting the, cutting down the tree a lot easier. So let's go ahead and just gather a little bit of this wood here. And still nothing for the... Oh, there's a sapling. Nice. So we at least have one. And let's see if we can get lucky and get a second one. Now, I might want to get a couple of them, because we are going to be able to use them here in the future. That's not the right kind of sapling. And because there's so many of these trees here in this magical forest, I'm not really concerned about, about cutting one down. So, now the other thing is, these here, these shimmerleaf, they grow around these silverwood trees. So I definitely want to grab my shears and pick those up as well. Perfect. No more, doesn't look like any more shimmerleaf. So I'm going to go ahead and finish chopping down this tree, probably get a couple more, see if I can get 3 or 4 saplings. I'd really like to have just a couple of saplings, because when we grow them, they have a chance to create an aura node. And I'll show you that here in a minute once I get a few saplings. Okay, so we're back here in our Thaumcraft room, and I got quite a few shimmer leaves. I got 6 silverwood saplings, and almost a stack of silverwood. I had cut down, I think, 3 or 4 trees. And I actually set up a little place right out here. It's right under our other tree farm, or our orchard, rather. And I'd gotten an iron door just to go right here. Now, these here are obsidian pressure plates. You guys have seen me make those before. Now, this one is shrouded and silent. So you don't hear it, and you can barely see it. And the way that you make those is to make a silent one. Let's go ahead and pull up right here. You just put a piece of wool under it. Take a pressure plate, put a piece of wool. Easy. And then it doesn't make noise. And then to make it shrouded, you surround it with glowstone and nether quartz, and that just makes it so that it's basically almost invisible. Really nice. Now, once the grass grows here, then that'll look even better. So, what I'm thinking is let's go ahead and plant one right here, and we'll plant another one over here. Just say right there. Now they may not grow because of the Thaumcraft lights. I'll have to wait and see how they do. Unfortunately, there's not really a way to make them grow you can't just use regular bone meal. There is a way to make them grow, but we don't have it yet. So for right now, I'm just going to throw them right in here along with the shimmer leaf, and might as well throw some stone bricks. So now at least we have our silver wood. So let's look in our Thaumonomicon, and we go back here, and we just need silver wood and some gold. And I should have some gold in here too. And let's go ahead and make, well, let's say 3 of them. So we need silver wood and gold. And we'll make the V filters, and yeah, I do have enough in that wand. Perfect. Now we can also make silverwood planks out of the silverwood logs, but you know what, I'm not really going to do that right now. And let's see, so we made the V filters, so now we're going to need some buckets and some iron and gold. Easy enough. I made sure to grab plenty of gold and iron. And we can actually just use this just like a regular crafting table to make 3 buckets. So V filters in the corner here, buckets. We're going to need 3 pieces of gold there. And then the rest should be iron, just like that. And we'll go ahead and do 3 of them. So it looks like I don't have enough air in that wand, but I do in this one. So there we go. I should make a better wand that I keep here in my arcane work table, but for right now it works just fine. So now what we can do is we can take these arcane alembics and plop them right on top of our chemical furnace. And if we go and grab some glass panes here, let's see if I have any glass panes. I do, I have plenty. So a stack of glass panes. What we want to do is we want to make warded jars. So I'm going to need some slabs. Let's see if I have any slabs. Yeah, that'll work just fine. And we can go and do just like this. Throw some slabs on top. And 8 should work just fine. Now what we can do is let's grab some, I wonder if I have any charcoal. Coal works just fine too. We can take some coal and let's see what we might want. Well, let's just take something we have a lot of. Well, canola seeds work. And what we can do is we can throw them in here. Throw our coal in the bottom and our canola seeds up top. And you can see here it's going through and it's liquefying our canola seeds. And if we look in here, now we can see there's the aspect. And it'll separate them out. So there's our Meto aspect, Machina aspect, and I think it's Perdito? Permutatio? Whatever the one is for exchange. Let's see. It's in here somewhere. Permutatio, yeah. Now, this might not be the best way to get these aspects. This is just an example because I had quite a bit. And what we can do is say we want to get this out of the arcane alembic. You know what, that should be plenty for right now. Let's go ahead and just cut down the amount. I can go ahead and put a jar right under this arcane alembic, and it will fill into our warded jar. And same thing with, oh, not right there. Let's go ahead and throw another one right on top, and the Machina will go into this warded jar. And then if I throw another one, the Promethetia will go into this warded jar. And I don't think our trees have grown. Ooh, one of them did grow. Nice. It's kind of stumpy. And I don't see an aura node. So we're going to have to chop this one down and try again. And let's grab some tools here. Sickle. And where's my hatchet? So, unfortunately we didn't get an aura node. Now the nice thing is we do get these shimmer leaf. So I'm just going to have to replant one and hope I get more saplings. Unfortunately, guys, we are at that wrapping up point for this video. Next video, we'll get a little bit more into the Essentia here. Ooh, did I fill that up? So next episode, we'll get a little bit more into that. And maybe get some cooler toys with Thaumcraft. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later.